keep on attacking though. That's the only thing. Or oh no, yeah, it did. Hey, Guangzhou and Zhang Bao. All right, these are two units that, if you guys remember, right here. Oh no, right here. Zhang Bao was kind of sitting here all game long, and Guangzhou was sitting right like here or something all game long. So they're like relatives of Guan Yu. They're okay units. They're not like super good, but they're pretty solid. I have to. Oh, actually, he can be heavy arms. They're pretty solid. They are pretty solid. I have to give him that. Don't think I have enough things. But Zhang Bao, oh my goodness gracious! Wow, he is low level. He has a revive. He also has a fair amount of strength, which is nice. Who else is there? Guan Ping, historically like adopted son of Guan Yu. I don't really know in this game if he's any good. Guanxing, I haven't really used him pretty much at all, so I couldn't really tell you if he's any good. But that's alright. So gonna try to make a place again. I do have a lot of good units now, which is really nice. Ah, you bastards. Alright, how far can this army go? Good. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to attack with my two armies here. This will tie up Zhao Zhao's army, and then in the meantime, Gan Ning will go take over here. And yeah, so that'll be good. And hopefully enough I can, hopefully enough he won't get the upper hand and actually, like, attack here, because that'll be unfortunate. But it's alright. It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't matter if it's old or old and gray, etc., etc. Yeah. Alright, so that's good. So it didn't stop my units. And, yeah, so I win no matter what happens in this battle, but I prefer to win. Alright, so it looks like this is it is like a weaker army. Alright, we'll set up with an aid. Looks like I can get a pit off the bat. So that's good. Now I'm just trying to think if there's any of these units that I really want. Not really. So I'm actually... This is the problem, right? Like, I recruited Tian Feng fairly late in the game, right? Like, kind of like mid to maybe... Yeah, mid-game probably, right? The downside to this is that his morale is super low. Like, it starts super low. So for instance, like Guan Yu, he's been with me all this time. We've been winning battle after battle after battle after battle. His morale is super high. Same thing with Liu Bei, same thing with, like, I don't know, Zhang Fei, I don't know, people like that. But for whatever reason, Tian Feng is like the one unit that just, like, he doesn't want to be happy. Why don't you want to be happy, Tian Feng? Why? Anyway, sorry. We'll see if we can get something going. I'm gonna have to taunt this. I don't have to, I guess, but I prefer to. It's alright, it's okay. Alright. No pits available. I didn't... interesting. I guess it's kind of like an odd place. Okay, good. He didn't move. Alright. And we... Whatever. It doesn't really matter, to tell you the truth. It really doesn't. This is gonna... I set it up so that I'd be able to taunt the guy afterwards, as you can kind of see. But, you know what, that aid went off way too early. This isn't even gonna kill him. Yeah, that's gonna ruin my tactic chain quite a bit. Oh well, whatever. I'll just kill him next turn. You can't capture Guojia, so it's whatever. It's all good. Doesn't matter if you're old and gray. It's alright. It's okay. Alright. So this will mess with the positioning of this unit a fair amount. I don't know if a circle is actually going to be even in the cards for me. Hopefully enough this will at least kill him. I didn't kill him. Maybe it's because my strength values aren't high enough or something, or... I don't know. I don't know.
Our names shall be here forever.
That's annoying. Oh, who's phoning? I don't know who's phoning on the phone. I'll call him back. I may actually take a break after this battle, I think. I think. Alright. Mislead, surround, okay. So, just set off attack chain. We're gonna get a fair amount. 6 or a 7. Doesn't really matter, I can't capture this guy anyway. But this will basically defeat Cao Cao, and I'll be able to retreat to the south. Hooray! After I had to rage quit. Yeah. There are just some instances where you just get very unlucky, and you just gotta deal with it, I guess. And sometimes mislead does nothing except for like forces people to go the other direction, which is kind of silly to me, but whatever. It still gets the revive off, so. Alright, enemy get defeated. Hooray! Yeah, interestingly enough, I think I did better with Sun Ce's army, which I find is a lot more, what's the word, limited. Yeah, no, it's a lot more limited. Only one level. What's going on? What's going on? These people aren't leveling anymore. Anyway, whatever. So, yeah, Wu victory. $1 million strong. Though keep in mind, most of those are peasants. So, vast majority of these forces are just cannon fodder.
General Zhou, everything is ready for the fire attack. And the front
So this is actually a very famous battle. Big naval battle where Wu and Liu Bei fight Cao Cao, like a massive army from Cao Cao. And historically, Cao Cao does lose because he gets lured into a fire attack and then his army gets just decimated. So yeah, no, it's historically it's very interesting, but I don't know, whatever. Yes, yes. All units attack, leave no one alive. Okay. So success, so Cao Cao's retreating. Oh my, Guan Yu lays an ambush.
Prime Minister, it has been a long time. Guan Yu, forgive me, but I have come for your neck. clever of Zhuge Liang to send you here
I don't see how it's clever.
to be killed by
Why doesn't he
evil
just
people.
kill him with someone who may not hesitate? That's so stupid.
I
It
will
seems
not
like...
to you.
What's the word? It seems really, like, vindictive. Oh, did he do it? No, he didn't do it. Ah, what the hell? See, all these alternate, things are screwing with me.
I have killed the Prime Minister who had a hold on my heart. When next we meet, you shall
You bastard, you betrayed us all. You couldn't just kill Zhao Zhao. Not that it would matter. KOP would still,
we cannot see. Hold back.
meh. Yeah, honor is one thing, but you just left the strongest general ever. I'd say probably out of all the generals, Cao Cao is probably the most competent. And to be quite frank, his army is just massive, and it's so fun to play with his units, because they're all so goddamn good. But yeah, like, I think, when I first started the Sunsei campaign, there was no playthroughs of this game, but I think actually I saw a Cao Cao playthrough, just the other day, so I probably won't do Cao Cao just because, like, you know what, someone's done it, fair enough, like, it's all good. And I think, quite frankly, like, I think I'm done with this game after this campaign. Just like, oh. Okay, so we have to take over the north. Now, looks like there's just going to be 2 units. This is actually probably the best opportunity to capture units in his army, because it allows me to, like, they're all by themselves, right? So I'll be able to pick them off one by one. I guess I'll leave that secondary army there. And we're also going to be advancing to the south. 16 turns is actually a fair amount of time, but you do have to fight 4 separate battles to the south, and you do have to kind of fight Cao Cao, because he tries. I don't know if he tries to regain his territory once you take it, but you get the point, right? So yeah, so I'm going to attack right now. Ma Su and Lan Liang. Actually, Ma Liang is actually a fairly decent unit. He's double pit. Not very high stats. His intelligence is actually kind of mediocre. But the double pit is quite nice, and he's kind of useful in a secondary army, especially if you don't have decent strategists. That's not this game, because I have a lot of really good strategists. But Zhang Liu, you're back, right? You leveled, right? Okay, good. The game didn't screw me over. Yay! Alright, feints and decoy. Alright, so that's good. Ma Liang, yep. So that's good. So that gives my army quite a bit of a boost. Unfortunately enough, I guess I still can't, I still can't add units to my tertiary armies. Tertiary. Yeah, I think it says tertiary. I guess secondary just would work. So I have Kaozen. So he's a decent support unit. Fairly durable. He's got aid, he's got boost, he's got pincer, he's got shift. So fairly good. I've got Sima Lang, who's a spy. I could probably use him. Wen Chou, very high values. I think I already talked about this in the last playthrough. Sushu, we still have the strategist. Sun Yu, again, that pit with all the all attack, pincer surround, very high damage attacks. Yan Liang, very high strength values. Same thing as Wen Chou, basically. Yu Jin, kind of useless. I won't use him. And Zhao Kang, of course, who I was using earlier in the campaign. So, that's probably 2 very, very... Actually, I have more than just 2 armies of very, very solid units. So that's good. But I think I'll probably stick with this. These are 2 very solid units. And now I have the taunt pit on both armies. It gives me more not durability. it gives me more flexibility and all that. So, I'm gonna save my game. Hopefully the sound didn't screw up on this episode or this kind of session. Yeah, so everybody have a nice day, and yeah, bye bye.